Yo, in this video, I'm going to talk about why strength actually matters, even in bodybuilding. But first, I'm going to tell you a little story. Just 1 year ago, or just a few months, yeah, 1 year ago, around 1 year ago, I had been in a plateau for months and months and months. I wasn't gaining any strength and any muscle, wasn't getting bigger, wasn't getting stronger, and pretty much stayed at the same level of strength for a whole year. I was still training consistently every day, but every day, every week, every month, I would just come in, do the exact same amount of reps for the exact same weight, for the exact same amount of sets for a whole year straight. And somehow I had the mindset that yeah, bodybuilding and powerlifting are different. So I can probably still build muscle. I just need to be patient. I'll still build muscle even though I'm not getting stronger at all. So I sat there with the wrong mindset and I plateaued for months. I never even questioned maybe I'm doing something wrong with my training. Maybe I need to change something because I wasn't progressively overloading. I never thought to myself, yeah, it's important to progressively overload. I thought, yeah, powerlifting, bodybuilding are completely different. They have nothing similar in comparison. Like they're not similar at all. So if I'm not getting strength, it's not a problem because I'm focused on bodybuilding. So that's how I plateaued for months and months and months. But if I just had the right mindset and I understood that progressive overload was also important even for bodybuilding, it didn't just matter for powerlifting, but even for bodybuilding it was important. If I understood that, I'm sure I wouldn't have hit such a plateau. I would have realized that yeah, I'm hitting a plateau right now and I need to make some changes to start making gains again. But I didn't realize that. And it led me to spend months and months and months, like I said, just repeating the same amount of reps for the exact same weight, for the exact same exercise, the exact same amount of sets, not making any change. But one day I just realized, yeah, progressive overload is important even for bodybuilding. It isn't just a concept that's there for powerlifters, it's also very important for bodybuilding. And this analogy that I'd like to really make is just think about it. If you started doing barbell curls and 1 year later, maybe right now, you do barbell curls for, you just use the bar, basically just use the bar, 20 kilograms, and you do 7 reps on the first set. Imagine then that 1 year later, you're still using 20 kilograms for 7 reps again for the first set, on the first set. And the second set, you maybe do 5. And that's the exact same amount of reps that you did in the second set just 1 year ago. So you haven't got up in weight, you haven't added reps at all in a whole year. How can you then expect for your biceps to get bigger? That just doesn't make sense. But that's kind of the mindset I had. I just had the mindset, yeah, and I just need to stimulate the muscle. That's yeah, bodybuilding is all about the pump, all about stimulating the muscle, and then the muscle's just gonna grow. It doesn't matter if the muscle is getting stronger at all. It's just gonna grow. No, that's not how it works. Progressive overload doesn't necessarily build muscle, but shows you that you slowly build muscle, that your muscle slowly getting stronger and bigger. So even if you focus on bodybuilding, you need to be progressively overloading. You need to be progressively getting stronger on the exercise that you perform. And it's actually common sense, but as I just sat there and never really understood this concept, and it really led me to plateau. And I'm sure there are other guys who are probably making the same mistake. They heard that their bodybuilding and powerlifting is completely different, and they took it way too literally, like me. Because yeah, bodybuilding and powerlifting are two completely different sports, but they have the similarities. There are some concepts that apply to powerlifting that also apply to bodybuilding. Actually, a lot of concepts that apply to powerlifting that also apply to bodybuilding. So if right now you notice that you aren't progressing, you aren't adding reps or adding weight on certain muscle group or certain exercise or every exercise that you perform, you aren't adding reps, you aren't adding weights, especially if you're a novice lifter like a beginner and you aren't adding weight or reps every single week, then there's probably a problem that you need to fix. It might be in your training, your diet, or maybe your recovery. Maybe you're just not training hard enough. Maybe you're doing too much volume, or maybe you're not doing enough volume, or maybe you aren't eating enough. You're just not bulking. You aren't eating a caloric surplus, or you're maybe just even in a caloric deficit. That might be it. or maybe just not sleeping enough, not really recovering enough. Again, you might be doing too much volume, or you're just sleeping like 4 hours a day, or you also play five other sports at the same time. But if you aren't progressively overloading, that's a sign that you need to change something. That's the sign that there's a bottleneck that's holding you back from making progress. So you need to find it out. And I have a lot of other videos that talk about different aspects of training, like volume, training, diet, recovery, so you can go watch those. But this video, I just really want to bring listen to your mind. And it might just be that you're not intentionally progressively overloading. If you started just intentionally just adding reps, trying to add reps and weight, it would make the difference. For me in the past, I just wasn't intentionally even trying to progressively overload, to be honest. Like I just came in every week. I just saw what I did last week, and I just tried to repeat that. I didn't think to myself, okay, let's add one rep, let's add weight. No, I just thought to myself, okay, let's repeat that. Just making the switch of having the mindset of, okay, every week I'm going to try to add some reps or weight. Just having that mindset can just unlock new gains for you. Because it might just be that right now, the only reason watching why you're not progressing, why you aren't able to progressively overload, is just because you're not even trying to progressively overload. So yeah, hope you found this video valuable. If you're interested in my one-to-one fitness coaching and you want to work with me personally, then yeah, you can click the first link in the description. Don't worry from the comfort. Chase it.